Inuarata no Sahai is still my amiable name, and you are especially welcome to this segment of the program. Now, as a boss, your soft skills are your people management skills. As a boss, your soft skills are your people relationship skills. As a boss, you lead people, and that makes it important for you to always possess soft skills to effectively manage people, to effectively relate with people, so that at the end of the day, you will not be a boss that is feared, but you will be a boss that is followed as a result of your power of influence through soft skills. Your soft skills are your people management skills as a boss. Your soft skills are your people relationship skills. So the topic of my conversation with you this morning is 3 must-have soft skills for bosses. 3 must-have soft skills for bosses. Remember, your soft skills as a boss are your people management skills. And the top of the list for me in the 3 must-have soft skills for bosses that you need to possess as a boss is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence for you as a boss is your ability to effectively manage your own emotions and also manage the emotions of the people that you are leading. It is very important for you to possess emotional intelligence. Now, emotional intelligence for you as a boss will help you to create an environment, will help you to create an atmosphere, it will help you to create a work culture where people they have this balanced psychology, they have the balanced emotion to be able to bring their A game to the table, to be able to bring their best to the table. This is very, very important for you as a boss. You need the smartness of being able to manage your own emotions, of being able to also manage the emotions of your people. And look at the situation of a permanent secretary, for example, who is, works with the public service or works with the civil service, and that permanent secretary has a reputation of always shouting on his junior officers, has a reputation, of always publicly embarrassing his junior officers or her junior officers. Now, what that shows that is that such a permanent secretary lacks emotional intelligence. The permanent secretary is not emotionally intelligent. And the outcome of this at the end of the day is that it's going to have team members who don't have passion to work. It's going to have team members who lack enthusiasm. It's going to have junior officers who will always want to avoid meetings, who will delay on submitting reports. And like I said, they will lack enthusiasm, they will lack passion. And what this will play out to be at the end of the day for such a ministry that such a permanent secretary is heading is going to be lack of productivity. And lack of productivity for that ministry implies that, the permanent secretary have failed. Now, contrast that with another permanent secretary, in another ministry who is emotionally intelligent to a level whereby every Monday morning, that permanent secretary always give amazing pep talks to the workers in that ministry, give pep talk to them, inspire them for the week. Also he gives listening ears to the personal concerns of the officers or the staff of that particular ministry. And at the end of the day, with that kind of emotional intelligence that is displayed by such a boss, by such permanent secretary, you are going to have people that are enthusiastic about work. You are going to have people who have the psychological and emotional balance to bring their A game and best to the table. And at the end of the day, you are going to have, a winning team. You are going to have a leader, that is, making sure that the things are working in that particular agency, parastatal, or ministry, for the case of a permanent secretary that I just discussed with you. So emotional intelligence, which is the smartness of being able to manage your emotions and also manage the emotions of your people, is the number one, on the 3 must-have soft skills I'm dealing on this morning. The second one is communication skills. Communication skills. You see, leadership is communication. This is very, very important for you as a leader. You need to learn how to communicate, your expectations, learn how to communicate your feedback, Learn also how to communicate your appraisal. Even learn how to communicate, the praises you give to your people. You learn how to communicate the appreciation you give to them. And one strategic way to communicate effectively is for you to always document. Learn to always document. Nobody can misquote what has been documented. It's always there for you to refer to. So learn to make sure that you strategically apply this. The last, 3 most household skills for me, which I'll be handling this morning, is conflict resolution skills, which is the ability of you as a boss to be able to resolve conflict amongst your team members. Now, as you are leading people, these people will always, 1 or 2 occasions, have disharmony, bad blood amongst them. Be smart enough to see that you resolve the conflict on time, so that teamwork, fluid collaboration, and top performance will always be achieved for the organization, will always be achieved for the team. I believe that profound value have been added to you today on these 3 most household skills of bosses conversation. And I know you want to reach me. Send me your messages, send me your inquiries, and then I'll send the feedback and respond to your inquiries. I'll be seeing you next week, Wednesday. And when I return, I will still be the amiable Inuarata No Sahai. Thank you.